Hey guys, welcome to my long-awaited vinyl collection video. This is episode 12 of Channel Tuv. So, first of all, welcome. I also want to say before we get into the vinyl talk, I worked out today I haven't worked out in my house in such a long time, but since I wake up, I have a really bad sleeping schedule, so I wake up really late. And my gym closed. So I was like, I'm gonna work out here. I did my workouts, and for the first time ever, I focused on legs, and I was doing squats with weights. Let me see if I can make my chair taller. Hold up. Oh, just made it shorter. Okay, that's the tallest. Okay. And as you can see, my thighs are burning. I fell twice, and I felt like an old man. So, not during the workout, after I came here, I think I was doing some editing, or I don't know what I was doing. I got off my chair, and I just fell on the ground. It was funny. Caught myself, though. I was about to shower right now before the podcast, and then, literally, like an old man, I just fall back, and I hit my elbow on the wall, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to shower. I don't want to slip in the shower and then die. So that goes to show how much I don't focus on legs, and I should start doing that. Anyway, vinyl collection. My goal for this video is for you guys to recommend me some albums based on my music taste that you guys are about to see. These are two stacks, and I have some CDs here. And I also hope that you guys get some music recommendations out of me. My Spotify playlist will be linked down below. I'm finally releasing it. I always release my playlist at the end of the year because I don't like people stalking my current music taste. I think that's always kind of weird. Anyway, let's get started with CDs. Let's get these out of the way. Oh, Mojo, he doesn't have his tie. I have to walk. Oh my God, it hurts to walk. Let me put his tie on. The setup also looks kind of weird since there's no vinyl of the day on here. But anyway, let's try to speed run through the CDs. So first we have TM by Brockhampton. If you could see right there, I wish I had a cameraman to zoom in, but that is signed by Matt Champion. And sorry, Mojo. Probably one of, or if not their worst album. Sadly, this is the one I have signed. I also have Remorse by a good friend, Funeral. My very good friend, Funeral. Love this album. I love this album. Which is the song that I love? It's right here. Oh, So Upset. I've been so upset. Funeral, very good friend of mine, full-on rapper. I found out about him through the hyperpop genre, but he blew past that so quickly. He's such a good rapper. I think he makes beats too. Super talented guy, really young guy too. If you want some good auto-tune rap, check out Funeral. And specifically this album, Remorse. Check it out. The Family by Brockhampton. Again, on the weaker side, this is basically a Kevin Abstract solo album, but there are some really good tracks on here. I wish it said the track list, so I know which songs to shout out. But then again, we are speedrunning this. We have a lot to get through. We have Twin Fantasy, Mirror to Mirror. This is Mirror to Mirror, it's both. It's both Mirror to Mirror and Face to Face. Car Seat Headrest. This one, the Car Seat Headrest reminds me a lot of my ex. My ex introduced me to Car Seat Headrest, so it does hurt listening to them, so I do skip. I did remove all their songs from my playlist. One day, Will Toledo, I'll get back to you, but the moment's just not it right now. You see, guys, I'm smart. If something hurts me, I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't care if it's music. I don't care if it's Kanye, my favorite artist of all time. I will have to remove the song from my playlist until I heal. We're gonna start with this side. So we have Portamento by The Drums. Wow, this one. This reminds you of 2020. Shout out Danny. Danny's doing better, by the way, for those who are tapped into the podcast. He's doing better. He's supposed to be getting out of the hospital tomorrow. But this one just reminds me of him. I love this album so much. I hold it so close to my heart. I didn't listen to all of Johnny, but from the tracks I heard, Johnny's really good too. It seems like he doesn't switch his sound. I don't know if that kind of sounds like an insult, but I mean in the the best way possible. Johnny's music is just so good. And I guess I was originally gonna put them in the center, but look who's in the center. I'm going to delicately put these on the ground. I Care Because You Do by Aphex Twin. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. There are a lot of vinyls here that I intend to listen to, and I bought them for that reason. And this is one of them, because I have not listened to this one. I've only heard one song on it, Alberto Balsam. And the way I found this album is actually so funny. It was 2017. I was on Spotify, and they did the recommended thing. And I saw this really ugly face, but I also saw the name Alberto. And if you guys don't know, that's my real name. And I was just like, this is really calming. And that's when I tapped into Aphex Twin. On some, the most popular tracks. If you guys have any like really good Aphex Twin songs, not like on his most played, like I want to hear those, like the underrated tracks. Yes, I've heard number 3. I love number 3, but again, it reminds me of my ex. So taking a break off number 3. But why is it sticky? In case you guys are wondering, where do I buy my vinyls? How did I get this many? I'm not joking. When I started making a lot of money on YouTube in 2021, one of my first big purchases was I spent $2,000 just on vinyls because I love music. Literally. So a lot of these are from that collection. And ever since then, when I go to a record store, which is rare, but also Amazon or Target, I try to pick something up. Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar, the GOAT. Honestly, just a really good album. I don't know if there's anything negative to say about it. It aged like fine wine. My personal favorite song off here, other than Swimming Pools, I'm gonna have to say, and I really like Money Tree's Poetic Justice, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, Backseat Freestyle, The Recipe. It's almost, I like all the songs on here, honestly. Brat, super good album that came out this year. I know it's ripped here. They literally delivered it with a sticker. It's so annoying. But literally, dude, this was my album of the year for like a little bit, and then it became, it's not that, it's because I have an album of the year list, which I'll try to get to at the end of this video. If I don't, then I'll pin a comment. But just know that something beat it that came out before it because I had to make up my mind. But this is like on my top 5 of the year. This album is so beautiful. I love the remix album as well, but the one without the remix, like the OG Brat, is such a beautiful album. And it was the first full-length thing I listened to by Charlie. It got me so into her. I watched like a documentary about her, unofficial. Someone made a documentary about her, but it's super open and super raw. Kids See Ghosts, like literally, I need to re-listen to this actually. But my personal favorites from this: Reborn, Fourth Dimension. Honestly, Reborn. I'm not gonna say Reborn carried this, but Reborn is the one I always go back to. Reminds me of a specific person. No, not my ex. So I love the cover art as well. College Dropout by Kanye West. My favorite artist of all time, and you guys are about to call me fake. I have not heard this all the way through. I know. But from what I've heard, I love Jesus Walks, of course, and Through the Wire, Breathe In, Breathe Out, Family Business. Oh my God. Family Business is such a good song. But yeah. Also, I also want to say some of these vinyls are fake. I don't know which are fake and which are not. Sometimes I literally just I liked an album so much I would go on Etsy and get a custom one. Like, I don't care if they're fake or not. Queen, Greatest Hits. Not much to say. Queen, one of the greatest bands of all time. I think I got this at a Target. Dawn FM. Honestly, not my favorite work by The Weeknd. Not my favorite. I think it might be my least favorite. But it was still great. It was still great. And that's how good of an artist The Weeknd is. Okay, no track list here. What songs that I love? No, I've been done out of my head. No, I can't shake this feeling that don't. Oh, fuck. Out of Time is good. I forgot. Like, I have to think about a lot of stuff. I'm sure someone's gonna comment in that melody. 2014 Forest Hills Drive by J. Cole. Literally, I'm sorry, but this is his peak, and it sucks that he just never matched it again. I've listened to this all the way through. Oh my God. Wet Dreams, obviously such a goated song. A Tale of Two Cities, Fire Squad, GOMD, No Role Models, apparently Love Yours. This, middle school for me. Oh, yeah. It's such a good album. Bro, I'm so upset. That's why J. Cole is not a GOAT, because he never was able to do this again, so Okay, don't get me wrong, he's a GOAT, but like, there's no, like, how do you not do it again, bruh? This might be my favorite Weeknd album of all time. It's up there with Starboy, but wow, this one, 2020, After Hours. My favorite song on this will always be Hardest to Love. It is just so, look at the inside, by the way. I know I'm not showing the inside or the vinyls. Like, I have a lot to get through, but Alone Again, Hardest to Love, Scared to Live, oh, Snow Child, Escape from LA, Heartless, Blinding Lights, Save Your Tears, Repeat After Me Interlude, Until I Bleed Out. I don't remember that last one, actually. Dude, literally, guys, such a good album. Whole Lotta Red by Playboi Carti. Honestly, I only have a couple. I don't have any of these tracks on my playlist, on my current year playlist. By the way, I make a playlist every year, so I don't think I have any. But my personal favorites from here: Rockstar Made, Go to the Moon, Stop Breathing, Jump Out the House. I used to like Metamorphosis. Love New Tank. Vamp Anthem's pretty funny. New Neon was my favorite when it came out. I Love You, I Hate You. Yeah, literally, I was not a fan of this when it dropped in 2020, Christmas of 2020. I really wasn't a fan. I was like, yo, this is actually disgusting. I remember Twitter. Do you guys remember Twitter when this dropped? I thought it was disgusting. But then, like, maybe a year later, I was just, you know what? This is a new wave. Like, there was a transition point where it's like, I don't know if it's that we grew up or like the culture just shifted, but it was just no longer about lyrics and it was more about vibes. You know, all that started back in 2016 with like Uzi, Yachty, like the whole XXL freshman list, 2016 specifically. Because I remember the term mumble rap was big. And at some point, we as a community were just like, you know what? Fuck lyrics. Let's focus on the vibe. So, amazing album. I'm starting to see why now I shouldn't stack them because they have a ring around them, if you guys can see a little bit. But Iridescence by Brockhampton, arguably their best album for me. Arguably their best. It gets me the most emotional. I love everything about this album. My personal favorites, Wait. Oh, I love Wait. I love Tape. I love Jouvert, if that's how you say it. I love Honey. I love Vivid. I love San Marcos. I love Tonya. I love Fabric. Tonya is so good. Tape means a lot to me. So I do recommend this entire album. I recommend the whole thing. If you were a new listener of Brockhampton, I don't recommend it. I recommend listening to the Saturation Trilogy, which is 3 albums. I know. If you want to skip to this one, just know it's deep, but like you may need to know some lore. Mad Villain or Mad Villainy. Mad Villainy. Okay. It's just interesting. It says Mad Villain, but it's actually named Mad Villainy by Doom, MF Doom and Madlib. It's still sealed, and I want to make a video called I listen to every single MF Doom song and maybe use this to listen to it. But yeah, fake fan. I know I have the MF Doom mask right there, and I have not listened to this. I have not listened to a full length MF Doom album. I really like the mask and I really like his rap style. Don't excuse me. So yeah, I feel like this is gonna be great, but other than that, I can't really say much. Damn by Kendrick Lamar. I was gonna say this is his best album. I used to think that for a long time until recently. And now I think it's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Like that one is so deep. This is his hits. Like I think every single song on this album went platinum. Can someone fact check that? I think every single song at least got like certified something. This album is what was my introduction to Kendrick in 2017. But yeah, literally every song is a hit. Nothing negative to say about it. I have nothing negative to say. Twin Fantasy. This one, like I said, holds a special place in my heart. I don't even know which one this is. If this is Face to Face or Mirror to Mirror. Honestly, it hurts too much to check. Like I said, it reminds me of my ex, and Carsey Headrest means a lot to me. And if you guys do want to know my favorites, it's even weird saying these titles, but my favorites: My Boy, Beach Life and Death, Stop Smoking, Sober to Death, Nervous Young Inhumans, Bodies. Oh my god, this is so weird saying them. Cute Thing. Okay, I like the whole album. Okay, guys, I like the whole album. It's good. You know, like I said, Will Toledo, I'm gonna come back to your music one day. Just let your boy heal. Gorillaz, Demon Days. Again, fake fan, haven't heard it all the way through, so I don't have much to say. I just know the classic like Dirty Harry, Feel Good Inc., Dare. So haven't heard this all the way through. Jack Harlow Jackman. Or Jackman, whatever. I actually have another one of these. I don't know why I have two. Either I accidentally ordered two or they mistakenly sent me two. But this album is just pure rap by Jack Harlow. People call it like a Nothing Burger album, but I love Denver on this. I revisit Denver so much, and that's the only one I revisit. Oh, They Don't Love It. I revisit They Don't Love It. But I could see the argument of a Nothing Burger album, but it's just like, it's so good. I mean, it's good, but the replay value isn't there, you know? He just made this to be like, yeah, I can rap. Flower Boy by Tyler, the Creator. I still think this is... I don't think this is his best work. I think we can all agree it's Igor. If you don't think it's Igor, congratulations. You're actually unique, because I know I'm in the cesspool of everyone that thinks that Igor's his best work. But Flower Boy, this was so big and still is. I remember when this leaked. I was a freshman in high school, and it leaked like a week before, and I felt so cool having the songs before everyone else. And literally just such an amazing album. See You Again is his biggest song, man. I check his Spotify, and like See You Again just stays at #1. And I was kind of pissed when Cherry Soda stayed at my #1. So I'm not saying he's pissed, because he's making bank off just one song, and that's like every artist's goal. But good for him. This album, this style. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Let me show you guys. This style of like wearing like shorts, t-shirts, and Converse, I'm so happy that's over, because obviously Tyler controls the youth. Tyler, Kai Cenat, Speed, like there's a lot of celebrities that you don't think about it, but they control the youth. And when this dude started dressing like this with all the flowers and fucking Hawaiian shirts, I wanted to end my life. So I'm so happy that's over. And I know his fan base still copies him in other ways, but also he's from Hawthorne, California, which is where I'm from. So we have that cool connection. I don't even know what you're looking at right now. What does it say? Honest Cartwrights 4-song mini LP. My mom found this in a box somewhere. I tried listening to it with her. It's just literally like jazz. But yeah, she thought it was funny to give it to me. Jane Remover Census Designated. Is that how okay. Yeah. This album, wow. This album was a trip. I love it. Which one was my favorite? Which one was my favorite? I think it was Holding a Leech. I think Holding a Leech was my favorite. But literally such a good album. I need to listen to this again. I need to add more songs to my playlist. I think it's so detailed. I don't know how else to explain. It's so detailed. There's so many guitar, like beautiful instruments. I love it. I'm not just dick riding Dead Air. I swear I'm not. Dead Air, if y'all want to sign me, hit me up. Your fan base will hate me, but don't worry. When I drop my self-produced stuff, they gonna see. When they gonna see. Awaken My Love. Dare I say one of the best albums of all time. Dare I say it. Yeah, I think that, well, okay, one of my favorite albums of all time. There you go. I think that's a better statement. Wow. 2017 or 16? 2017, right? 2016? 2016. Yeah, 2016. Redbone, Me and Your Mama. Fucking, does that have the track list anywhere? Me and Your Mama's, okay. One of my favorite albums of all time. Me and Your Mama is one of the best songs of all time. I'll stand on that. If you have not listened to Me and Your Mama by Childish Gambino, listen to it, and I guarantee you're going to come out with the same opinion I have. Me and Your Mama is one of the best songs of all time. Have Some Love, Zombies, Redbone, California. She want to move to California. She must have fucking lost her mind. I used to hate that song when it came out. Terrified. Doom, 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 doom. Baby Boy. Please don't take him away. Stand Tall. The Night Me and Your Mama Met. Bro. One of the best albums of all time. You have to listen to this if you haven't already. Oh, this is a fatty. Question Mark by XXX Tentacion. Man, rest in peace. I was a big fan of X when he was still alive, when he was just popping off. But this version, the special edition, there's just some pictures of him. You guys can barely see. It's really sweet. Personally, I know that this is like the special version. I would have preferred a regular vinyl because I don't keep this where I keep my regular vinyls. I keep this like in a separate cabinet because it's such a disturbance. But Question Mark by X, it's such a good album, man. I don't think it gets the love it deserves, actually. Yeah, Question Mark by X. It's such a good album, and it sucks that he died. But yeah, he was onto something, bruh. He was onto something. Scrapyard by Quadeca. I just got this in the mail like about 2 days ago. Scrapyard is the best mixtape of this year. It is so good. It would be I don't know if it would be my favorite album. It probably would be my favorite album of the year if it was an album. But since it's a mixtape, it doesn't really have any other competition that I know of. But even if like this is Guide Dog. You don't even know how much like the songs that this man writes, bro, that how much they mean to me and how much they mean to other people. Cause it's actually insane, man. Every single song I love. I Lay Down My Life for You by JPEG Mafia. Ooh, the back is really cool. I didn't see that. It's like etched on JP. You could feel it with the cursors. I Lay Down My Life for You, Loop It and Leave It. What else? Okay, I'm blanking out. But this, I know it's funny. I can't even name the other songs, but this is my album of the year. This is my album of the year so far. If anything else drops, we'll see. I think all we got left is like SZA's Deluxe. But if I could check the track list and not seem like a fake fan, that would be awesome. Oh, wait, what's this? I don't even know what this is. Okay. Like the spray paint. Yeah, it looks like you spray paint the thing and it comes out with a shape. I'm gonna have to go to good old Spotify to show you guys my favorites from this one. All right, my album of the year, which I couldn't name any songs because I'm a fake fan. I'm just kidding. Y'all know I get the excuse. I have to think about so many things right now. But my favorites from this, Sin Miedo, I'll Be Right There, Ex-Military, Jihad Joe, JPEG Ultra with Denzel, Either On or Off Drugs. I recovered from this, which I think, and Loop It and Leave It, but I think I recovered from this, my favorite. Oh my God. This was my first JPEG full-length listen, by the way. It's the first time I fully listened to a JPEG Mafia album, and I was not disappointed. I was not disappointed at all. I know I should listen to the rest, and I do want to do that. Ugh. Get in there. Okay. But yeah, this is my album of the year. This, for me, for Tuv, personally, I Lay Down My Life for You by JPEG Mafia is my album of the year. Back-to-back bangers. I didn't mean to haunt you by Quadeca. Now, I just said that was my album of the year. This one released in when did this drop actually? 2021 or 2022? This dropped in 2022, and this, I know this is gonna seem so like young and new gen of me, but this is my favorite album of all time. This one means a lot to me. This also just the aspect that like this dude was a YouTuber and did something so beautiful. Like, in case you guys want to know what my other favorite album of all time was, and then this beat it, was Blonde by Frank Ocean. So I do think this is better than Blonde by a little bit, just like by like a pube. You know, Blonde is up there. Like, these two are constantly competing. Blonde and I Didn't Mean to Haunt You are constantly competing for number one in my head, but they're just so beautiful. And I think the reason I think the push that this gets for me is that I was there when it dropped. I knew Quadeca before. When I found out about Blonde, I found out about it in 2017, a year after it was already released. So I feel a lot closer to this album. Sorry for Dying. I think my favorite track on this is Sorry for Dying, just the intro track. But literally, I'm going to put this up here. Favorite album of all time, right there. This one, what's the name of it again? Oliver Tree. Why don't they put the fucking title, dog? Ugly is Beautiful by Oliver Tree. So back in the day when I got all my vinyls, I was doing Instagram polls and being like fire or trash. This was the one that got the most trash emojis. I'm not joking. I know there's some beef with him and Melanie Martinez. So I don't know if people just take that and instantly are like, his music sucks. But like, my favorite tracks from this, Me, Myself, and I. Alien Boy was cool when it came out. It turned into a meme. Jerk, Hurt. Actually, I really only have 3 that I remember. But Me, Myself, and I is a really good track. Like, it gets a lot of hate, but check out Me, Myself, and I. I really like this album, and I don't see myself visiting it again, but really cool. I don't know what he's up to anymore. He's probably still doing some clip farming type of content, but this one got the worst reception out of my fan base, so that's just something to say. The very best of the Beach Boys. I literally only got this because I think I was at Target, and I know that the Beach Boys are from Hawthorne, California. I think I had just found out, so I was like, I'll get it. Fake fan, have not heard this one. What Could Possibly Go Wrong by Dominic Fike. This one means a lot to me too, and it reminds me of my ex, but beautiful, literally such a beautiful album. I haven't heard much of Dominic Fike recently, actually, but if I remember, I like Chicken Nuggets. Let me see. Okay, Double Negative, Cancel Me, 10 Times Stronger. Oh my God. Good Game, Why, Chicken Tenders, What's for Dinner, Vampire, Superstar Shit. My favorite was Politics and Violence. Oh, this is taking me down memory lane. I'm gonna speed run this. Joe Blazy. I liked all of them. What Could Possibly Go Wrong? Dominic Fike, please. I haven't heard from him since. I don't know what happened to him. He probably has his own core fan base, but please make something that doesn't remind me of anyone else. Don FM alternate cover. Maybe I'm in the majority in this, but I think Don FM's like the actual cover where he's old is fucking disgusting. I hate that cover art. I wish this is what we got instead. I know it's some lore related stuff. I don't care. I don't want to see The Weeknd old on my thing. I'm not joking. Album art matters so much. It matters so much, guys. But literally, this goated. I had to buy it again. Legends Never Die, which I call LND ever since I found out how to use acronyms. I'm just kidding. Amazing album. This should have been his last album. His most recent one, what was it? The Party Never Ends was so ass. I hated it. Anxiety. Well, that's the intro. Conversations, Titanic, Righteous, Blood on My Jeans, Smile with The Weeknd, Tell Me You Love Me with Trippy, Hate the Other Side, Life's a Mess. I don't listen to Juice WRLD like that anymore. I think he makes music for like sad teenagers, and it's sad to say because he died like at 20, 21, and he barely got to rap about anything else. So it just raps about drugs, women, and being depressed, which I grew out of. I grew out of that. So it sucks to say that his music is just a moment in time and it's going to stay there forever. You could say that's pretty cool, but I would have loved to see what Juice would have made now. Ballads 1. Really love this album. I need to revisit it more, but I love the bass and the tension. Slow Dancing in the Dark, Test Drive, Wanted You. Literally all his like OG hits are in this album. Except for, which is the one I really like? Go ahead and bark after dark. Call. Sanctuary. Sanctuary's not on here. It's on the Nectar. But this one, it's so good. It's like this. It's so good. I don't know why he named it Ballads 1. When's Ballads 2 gonna come out? What was the point of that? Does anyone know the lore on that? But yeah, that's just another example of what like someone that started off on YouTube can do. Beautiful. Wolf. Look at the back. Pretty funny. Wolf. Wow. Such a good album. Such a good album. I wish I could go through the track list, but Answer's my favorite. Answer's my favorite song on this for sure. Pretty sure this is a fake, but Hellboy by Lil Peep. This reminds me of 2018. It reminds me of specifically when I had detention for like a whole week or something. And oh my God, I love Peep so much. I still have him on my playlist. Rest in peace, man. My God, Hellboy, OMFG, OMFG, like hello. Anyway, the song they played, Cobain, Gucci Mane, Nose Ring, Walk Away as the door slams. Sadly, I had to find out about him because of his death. Logic, Under Pressure. This might be on my top 10. I don't think it would be top 5, but literally every song on here is amazing. And this is back when like Logic was hungry, including all the Young Sinatra tapes. Take me back, bro. Take me back. Oh, I need to listen to intro again. But yeah, Under Pressure. It is so good. It brings a tear to my eye. It actually, no, it doesn't. But it's good. Blonde by Frank Ocean. I'm pretty sure this is a fake as well. But this one's helped me through a lot. Futura Free. Oh my God. Like literally, Ivy, Pink plus White, Be Yourself, Solo, Skyline 2, Self Control, Good Guy, Night, Solo Reprise with Andre 3K. Solo that I can look at. Wait, what did he say? Solo that I can see under the skirt of an ant. Solo that I can get. Dude, my number one song last year, I'm not joking, was Facebook Story. The little voice memo thing. I was so pissed. White Ferrari. I love the White Ferrari Coachella version. That one actually could bring a tear to my eye. I'm not joking about that one. And then we have like some bonus tracks that the person that made this vinyl put. They put Mitsubishi Sony. I don't know what that one is. Chanel featuring A$AP Rocky with that horrible audio. Audio quality. Biking featuring Jay-Z and Tyler. I used to listen to Biking all the time, the solo version. I didn't like the Jay-Z and Tyler verses. I just wanted Frank on the track. So my 2 favorite albums of all time, let's put them next to each other. There you go. All right, last on this side, Starboy by The Weeknd. Literally all hits. Can you guys believe that the interlude has like over 1 billion streams? The interlude. That's Stargirl interlude with Lana Del Rey. 2016, my freshman year of high school. Oh my God. Rockin' Secrets. Like literally everything's a hit here. I recommend this 1000%. Heading on to this side. 21 Pilots Blurry Face. My freshman ex, when we were 14 and 15, got me into 21 Pilots, and I'm thankful, but I think their music is too lore related to like get into now. Like I try, and then it's just like no, I don't care about whatever Clancy is. I just want to listen to music. And I know someone's going to argue like, yes, you still can. Bruh, stop it. No. Anyway, Blurry Face, literally such an amazing album. I like Vessel more. I'm more of a Vessel dude. Here we have Jackman, again, with it's sealed though. Who wants to buy this? I don't know, but Jackman again. Glaive, I care so much that I don't care at all. I do not like that title. I always thought it was so like, I'm 14 and this is deep. But I actually really like this album. I don't know what the reception was. I think it was like mixed. I actually really like this album by Glaive. That was really good. I love the cover art too. Hey buddy. I know. Let's Start Here by Lil Yachty. I hate that he just made this and never went back to the sound. I hate it. Such a beautiful album. I loved how he blew everyone away. I do recommend this. It's another recommendation. New Blue Sun by Andre 3000. Here's the... All right, Fake Fan. Haven't heard this all the way through. He just said that he was making vinyls or releasing vinyls, and I was just like, I need to get one. This is his debut album. I did see him perform at Camp Flog Now. That was so beautiful. Seeing him perform at Camp Flog Now was the only moment I've ever been at a concert or like a festival and close my eyes and just like peacefully think. So thank you, Andre, for that. Twin Fantasy. I think this is Face to Face. I don't know. I always forget. If you're gonna ask me which one I like more, I like the remake more. I think that dropped in 2018. I love the remake a lot more. I know the other one is like more humble, but no, compared to the real one, I don't know if this is the one I'm holding, but not the real one. The remake, way better. Another fake one, Saturation 3. It's my favorite out of the Saturations. I could say that again after listening to all of them again. What I meant was Sister Nation. For some reason, it's not listed like that. Maybe this is just a really old track list where they hadn't added it yet. Sister Nation and Rental. Those are my favorites. Vessel. My favorite. I know I'm not trying to be like that, dude. But like, I think this is their best that's out. But Regional at Best is my personal favorite, which is not out on DSPs. Regional at Best is so fucking good. Anathema, is that how you say it? Anathema. Oh my god, I have to look that up after this. Glowing Eyes. But anyway, let's talk about this one. Ode to Sleep, Holding On to You, Migraine, House of Gold, Car Radio. I always thought Car Radio was kind of like corny. I know. Guns for Hands, Fake You Out, Screen, The Run and Go, Trees, Truce. Literally just reminds me of my freshman year of high school. 17 by X. It's so good. It's so good, but I don't revisit it that often besides F Love. Fuck Love. But it's so good. Man on the Moon 3 by Kid Cudi. Honestly, I don't remember much. I remember really liking Tequila Shots, She Knows This, Show Out with Pop Smoke, Rockstar Nights with Trippy. But yeah, I don't remember this one, so I don't have much to say. I think this is fake too, but Graduation by Kanye. It's literally one of the best albums of all time. The Best of Bob Marley. Haven't heard this. I like Bob Marley's music. I want to get into it one day. Full on, go my reggae mode. A Love Letter to You 3 by Trippie Redd. Ooh. I think this was prime Trippie Redd. He gets a lot of hate now, which sucks to see. And I understand, though, because, like, I don't know. His music doesn't hit the same. I think he just needed a heartbreak or something. I don't know, but Topanga, Toxic Waste, Negative Energy, Love Scars 3. I Tried Loving. You can try. Guarantee this shit won't work. Loyalty Before Royalty. 1,400,999 Freestyle with Juice. Dude, it's so good. Igor, The Best Work by Tyler, the Creator. I don't care. I'm not going to argue with you about it. I was going to order the Chromacopia vinyl, but it wasn't the actual cover art. It was all green. And I was just like, no, I'm going to wait for the actual cover art to come out. But yeah, his best work, man. It's such a good album. It's so good. Every song means so much to me. Again, Glaive with Old Dog, New Tricks. I guess you could, yeah, it's hyperpop. My personal favorites, dude, this was on repeat. Not this version either. It was the EP version because they extended it and this is the album now. But 1984, Detest Me, Poison, Synopsis, I Slam My Head Against the Wall, Bastard, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Outro. I loved Icarus. Lap Number 1, I think I liked it too. Walking Around with No Hands and Prick. Literally, a really good album for such a young dude at the time. Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator. And I have no idea why I have 2. I think I was planning on giving it to my ex. I'm not joking. Like, I think that's why. But I have 2. So, I don't know. I'm just going to keep them. But Call Me If You Get Lost. I love how we went back to the rapping stuff. Not my favorite. Not my favorite by Tyler, but really good tracks on there. His production literally will always be top tier. But honestly, not my favorite. The deluxe was really good from what I remember. Sorry Not Sorry. The YG track. The Vince Staples track. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite, but it was really good. Food by MF Doom. I'm fake. I haven't heard it. But the vinyls are really cool. It's one of the rare times I'm going to show you guys the vinyls. So this one is this color. And this one is this color. So, literally, I know. I want to make the video listening to every MF Doom song. I was doing a Brockhampton one, but I gave up on it because I had already heard everything. It wasn't new to me anymore, you know? So, I think I got to avoid artists I've already done. Let me know if you guys want that. A Gift from My Sister. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Is this their best work or is this an album? Unlimited Love? Is that what it's called? Unlimited Love. Never was into Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I know it's funny because I'm from California. Are they from California? I don't know if I'm speaking out of my ass right now. Yeah, I only know their classics that were on the radio when I was a kid, but never got into them. Never got into them. Fuck Red Hot Chili Peppers. We only listen to Netspend over here. I think this might be the best album of all time. This is Stop Loving Me by Tuv. Literally, I love this album. This is my album. I put so much love into this one. A lot of people didn't like it, at least on those music review websites, but my fan base loves it so much, and I love that so much, man. This one, I put my soul into it. And yeah, it was just YouTube type beats, but I had to work with what I had. I didn't produce yet. If you guys want to listen to my album, this is my sophomore album. I recommend it. I do recommend it. Stop Loving Me. Specifically, all the way through. I think it's great. You can listen to the deluxe is just extra songs, which are really good too, but I'll give you top 3. Body, Normal, and Winner Winner Chicken Dinner. I am planning on releasing more on the anniversary, which is August. I think it was August 18th. So on August 18th, 2025, it's going to be different cover art, vinyls. So expect that. Astro World by Travis Scott. Literally such an amazing album. What, 2018? Damn, that is so long ago. Not much to say. I want to get through this. Kind of quick. Gemini Rights by Steve Lacy. He still has not dropped another album since this, but beautiful album. And Song of the Summer. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish you knew I wanted you. Wait, what? I don't even know what like, ooh, what you do? Don't owe me, so what you do? I'm still wearing my uniform, by the way, guys. But I can't listen to that song without thinking about another ex either. So I know that sucks. Fighting Demons by Juice. Literally just got this because I always will have respect for Juice, but I do think this album's kind of hot ass. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So no, I think they should have just stopped at Legends Never Die. The best Kendrick Lamar album. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. He goes so in depth. Count Me Out will forever be my favorite track on this. I feel like I discover something new another new thing every time I listen to it again. Like whether it's lyrics or just like an instrument. Like this is so deep, man. I hate that more people don't listen to it. They just want the hits. I get it, but dude, listen to this. If you skipped over this, listen to it, especially if you're a mature person. And open up the lyrics on Genius. Check out what they mean and stuff. Hi, How Are You? The Unfinished Album by Daniel Johnston. So we learned about this guy in school. Funny enough, in senior year, I think, my psychology teacher showed us a documentary about him, and that's what introduced me to him in 2019 or 20. One of those. Fake fan because I haven't heard it all the way through. I've heard a good amount though. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's kind of creepy. It is kind of a creepy album, but I'm all for it. This one doesn't have the vinyl in it. I think it's actually in my vinyl player, my record player. Teen Suicide. I will be my own hell because there is a devil inside my body. This one used to mean a lot to me, and it means a lot to me. But let me tell you guys right now, I've never said this publicly, but the lead singer Ricky E. Acid, I thought he was really cool. And obviously I found out about Teen Suicide through X's sample. I think it was Teeth, if I remember correctly. Someone correct me about that if that's incorrect. Because this album helped me a lot, man. But then on Twitter, Ricky, the lead singer of this band, people keep spamming him like, yo, let X's team drop the song that sampled your song. Like approve it. And this dude said something really messed up about X. He was just like, he said something really, really bad. And yeah, X did beat women. Did beat his girlfriend. But it just was so tasteless. It was just like, bruh, he's dead now. I didn't like it, man. So yeah, it did mess with me a little bit, especially because we had interactions and he sent me a beautiful piano video. I know it's weird, the fact that I interacted with him. So very mixed feelings. Isn't that interesting? Mixed feelings about the dude that dissed the dead guy for beating women, but I could still listen to the dude who beat a woman. I listen to both. I want to make that clear. But it's definitely just something when, I think it's just the fact that, here's the fact that X was growing from what he did, right? This dude just said it, like, and he was a grown man already. I didn't like it. And it definitely just warped my vision a little bit. This Old Dog by Mac DeMarco. Beautiful album. I need to re-listen to this. I'm usually not a fan of this type of color on a vinyl or an album, but they killed it, man. It's so good. Because the Internet by Childish Gambino. I used to have another copy, but then I gave it to a girl I was talking to. I never dated her, but I mean, I had another copy, but I did not need to say that information. But I'm gonna keep it in the video. Literally, I made what do we have on that? 3005 classic. Sweatpants, World Star, The Worst Guys with Chance the Rapper, Flight of the Navigator. Oh, Flight of the Navigators. Listen to that one. Earn, Pink Toes, No Pressure by Logic. This was supposed to be his final album. But it wasn't. But anyway, this one's actually really good. When did it release? 2020? Yeah. You know, even though it was really good, I don't revisit it ever. Yeah. So that's a little complaint. Weezer, the Blue Album. I believe that's what it's called. Fake fan. Haven't heard this all the way through, but I want to. Which ones have I heard? Buddy Holly, of course. Say It Ain't So, and I think that's it. So, I know. I should listen. I also wanted to make listening to every Weezer song ever, which I think would be really fun. But they have a lot of albums. Well, I'll try to do that MF Doom one, but as you guys know, I've had a lot of serious stuff going on. But we're getting better. You know, I'm battling through it. It's 3 a.m. as I'm filming this, by the way. Isn't that crazy? And our last one is Man on the Moon by Kid Cudi. This one, I didn't save it for last for a reason, any specific reason. Like, it's just coincidental. Another amazing album. You know, I wasn't there when it dropped. When did it drop? 2009. I was 7. So I had to find it like in 2018. But wow. Soundtrack to my life. I can't even imagine being there when it dropped. Like, it sounds like it could have dropped last year. I do recommend this one for sure. All right. Looks like we're done with my vinyl collection. Did you guys enjoy it? Let me let you guys know what I recommend for you guys to listen. I recommend, if I had to pick 3 out of all these, I recommend Childish Gambino, Awaken My Love. I recommend Quadeca, I Didn't Mean to Haunt You. And I recommend Frank Ocean, Blonde. Listen to those all the way through and tell me if you like them or not. And since you guys just saw a bunch of my music taste, make sure to leave me an album or two that means a lot to you, but also you think that I would like. Don't just give me something you like and it's like jazz, and like I never spoke about. I like jazz, but I never spoke about jazz in this video. You know, give me something you think I'd like that you like too. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time I ramble about random topics.